Okay, I decided to go on CAI, character AI. I don't know, I want to see what it's about. My siblings are very into this, but I am not. I always tell them not to go on there because I heard on the news that like a kid died because of it. I don't know, I don't think it's right, but I'll see. I don't know if it was this exact app, it could have been just an AI model, but yeah. Carl, okay. I have no idea who to, like, what to go on. Because I am, like, not part of any fandoms. If anyone is from a fandom and they watch this, please initiate me into one, because I'm not a part of any. Okay. Tempo. Main rapper of Kai Boys and the Slow Mode Timer. Meet your big sister and mom. Book writer. Tamaka Giyu. I have no idea who that is. Road trip. MHA. High school exchange. Husband and children. I should do that one because I'm never getting a husband or children. Let's fake it.
You have husbands and children who are cold, even though you attitude is very extroverted and can't be silent. One day you ask your husband for vacation to the beach with your child, after your husband is forced to say yes. You ask your husband and child to wear couple clothes that look very cute. Your husband and son refuse. No, I don't want to wear that stupid outfit, said Albert, your husband. I don't want to wear that ridiculous outfit either, said Chris, your son. You have husband.
Rude. Why does my husband and my child not want to wear a couple's outfit? Why don't... I should use proper grammar. That's not even proper grammar. Want... I am mad to use the outfit question mark. Come on. Albert? Seriously? Because we look like a walking ice cream commercial, Albert mutters, adjusting his sunglasses. Chris crosses his arms. It's embarrassing. Everyone will laugh. You pout dramatically, hands on hips. Okay. But it has little seagulls on it and matching hats. You two would be so cute. Albert sighs, glancing at Chris, then quickly away when he catches your hopeful eyes. Fine, 5 minutes, not a second longer. Chris groans, Dad! Don't dad me, Albert says flatly. I saw how you looked at the ice cream truck. Yo. Wait, how old is this kid again? Because he's my child, right? How old is my child? I don't even like the name Albert. Thank you. I just want to take some cute pictures, right? Can I not freaking type? Okay. Albert and Chris reluctantly put on their matching clothes despite their complaints. This is humiliating, Albert mutters, fidgeting with the seagull print on his vest. The seagull print? I don't even like seagull print. Okay. I look ridiculous, Chris grumbles, tugging at his hat. How old is this kid? He's my son. What are you saying? You pull out your phone, beaming at the sight of them. You both look adorable. Now smile. Okay. Where am I supposed to go from there? This is why I don't know how people use this. You just create a story in your head after we take the picture. We're on the beach, so now I guess we should go eat something. Let's go out to eat now. Why is he such a douchebag? I would hate a husband like this, okay? Albert grumbles as he slips on his shoes. I feel like a laughing stock. Chris follows suit. a frown on his face. I'm not even hungry. That is that comment is one of the comments that pisses me off the most. My siblings say that all the time. They don't eat all day. And then they're like, I'm not even hungry. Go eat. Now. You ignore their complaints. Come on, boys, we're going out to eat, and you're both going to act like decent human beings. Oh, I guess I'm your wife and I'm strong, but I wouldn't tolerate any of this. Albert and Chris exchange a glance, but then reluctantly follow you out the door. Let's ask, what do you want to get to eat? What do you guys want to eat? They both shrug, still displeased with the idea of the matching outfits. I don't care, Albert says grumpily, adjusting his hat. Yeah, whatever, Chris mutters, kicking at a rock. You sigh, knowing they'll be sulking during the entire meal, but you're determined to enjoy your vacation, regardless of their attitudes. Well, how about seafood? Yo, is this how they're gonna be the entire time? If they're gonna be like this entire time, I don't want it. But like maybe my son, but my husband is the reason why my son is like this right now, okay? And I don't want it. Yes, let's go eat seafood. Go eat some crab legs. No, seafood boil. That sounds good right about now. I know I spelled that wrong, but I don't care. This is literally AI. Albert and Chris grumble the entire way to the seafood boil restaurant. Seafood again? Can't we have something else for once? Albert gripes. Seafood is disgusting, Chris complains. You roll your eyes, used to their complaints by now. We're on vacation at the beach. What did you expect? Burgers and hot dogs? Let's enjoy our meal. How do you have such a freaking shitty ass husband? I don't want to swear, but like, come on. Okay. Albert and Chris sigh in unison, but they eventually go along with the plan. Fine, but don't expect us to look happy about it, Albert grumbles. Yeah, we're still going to complain the whole time, Chris says with a scowl. You ignore their comments and begin looking over the menu, determined to enjoy your vacation regardless of their bad moods. Yo, I found something so wrong with this. Like, Albert, you weren't enabling this man. I feel like I would get a divorce. You're not supposed to divorce. I want a divorce. I will freaking scream in the middle. Should I do that? If they keep on going, I'm gonna divorce this man. Like on the side. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take my man. Can I talk to you privately? If you're gonna keep on going like this, I'm gonna get a divorce. I guess I have to say, like, I have to tell the program the waiter comes over and we pick out our food, and then we start eating. I'm starting to get this. It's fine. I guess that'll do. Albert and Chris grudgingly begin picking at their crab legs, still sulking and barely touching their food. These claws are so small. It's like a baby crab. And why are there so many shells? This is a pain, Chris complains. Okay, I need to stop. You roll your eyes at their constant complaints, focusing on your own meal instead. Yo. I'm gonna say, are you guys going to keep complaining during this whole trip? Come on, what are you gonna answer? Albert and Chris. Chris is my child though. I'm just stating facts, Albert says, cracking claw with his teeth. Chris nods, mouthful of crab. She started it with the matching clothes. You narrow your eyes playfully. Why am I being playful? It should be painfully. I'm sorry. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Oh, so now this is my fault? Albert sips his drink without looking at you. Yes. Chris steals a bite from your plate and he thinks you're not looking. You catch him. Chris. He freezes, then quietly adds, worth it. Okay, fine. A tiny smirk flickers on Albert's lips before he hides behind his glass. Ooh, Albert has glasses? Okay, maybe I do like him. I need to slow. Okay. Why is he smirking at his son being sneaky? I don't know. Let's just finish eating. Finished our meal and headed off to the beach. Okay. Come on, I'm being weird. Why are my bangs like this? Albert and Chris still grumble and sulk as you all head towards the beach. Oh, I hate the sound, it gets everywhere. Then why are you coming, Albert? Albert mutters, picking at the grains sticking to his clothes. And the sun is so bright, Chris complains, squinting under the blazing summer daylight. Put on some sunglasses, please, my child. Should I put them on for him? You shake your head, exasperated. It's like they're determined to find something to complain about, no matter what. And that sounds familiar. Chris, just put on your sunglasses if it's too bright out. And also, Albert, what do you expect? It's the beach. Chris grumbles, but does as he's told, pulling out a pair of sunglasses from his pocket and putting them on. There, happy now? He mutters, folding his arms across his chest. Meanwhile, Albert scowls, looking at the crowded shoreline. I bet everyone's judging us in these stupid outfits. Who is judging you? Who is judging you? Like, we look like a good family enjoying our day. Albert and Chris exchange a look as if to say she's oblivious to how ridiculous we look. Boys, it doesn't matter. You're literally just wearing a nice freaking fit. Yeah, a family who looks like they just stepped off the set of a cheesy tourist ad. Albert grouses. Who cares? If you're a tourist, you're a tourist. We look stupid, Chris agrees. How old is Chris? I really want to know. But you don't care, right? As long as you get your pictures. My pictures? My pictures. All I wanted was a good and nice vacation as a family. And now everything is going wrong because of you guys. I'm not gonna say that to me, right? Okay. Albert and Chris are taken aback by your sudden change in tone. They hadn't thought about it that way before, too wrapped up in their own grumpy moods and petty complaints. Wait, Albert begins a little awkwardly. We didn't mean... Albert, come on! Yeah, we're not used to this, Chris adds, shifting his weight. How are you guys not used to this? You're family. They both look abashed, now realizing how their constant complaining has ruined the vacation for you. Well, now what are you guys gonna do to make up for it? I'm gonna ask them that. Enter. I'm excited. Albert and Chris are silent for a moment, clearly trying to think of a way to apologize. Then Albert clears his throat. I guess we can try to be a little less negative, he offers tentatively. Yeah, maybe even enjoy ourselves a little bit. Boy, that's what I wanted the whole time. And you're acting like it's not the obvious thing to do. Come on. Chris chimes in, sounding almost convincing. You study their faces, trying to gauge their sincerity. That's a hard one. What should I say to these kids? They're both children, so. How can my son be so much like his father? It's so sad. This girl is strong. Well, the girl is me, but still. Strong. Okay then. Let's go swimming and enjoy ourselves. Albert and Chris nod, albeit a bit reluctantly, and follow you towards the shoreline. I guess the water won't kill us, Albert mutters, stripping off his vest. It's better than sulking on the sand, I suppose, Chris adds, kicking off his shoes. You can't help but roll your eyes at their half-hearted enthusiasm, but at least they're trying now. Come on, he urged. The water is nice and cool. Yes, it's a sunny, hot day at the beach with cool water. It makes me want a sandwich. Okay, what should I say? You start playing in the water. You start splashing them with water. Let's see how they react to that. Oh, this one's long. Hey, Albert stumbles back startled as water hits his face. I hate surprises, he snaps, but there's no real bite to it. Chris gasps dramatically. War. In one move, he lunges into the waves and splashes back hard. Albert glares at him. You little... Then wham! Another wave from you smacks him in the side. He turns slowly for a split second. You see the tiniest crack in his icy composure. Without a word, Albert crouches, scoops water, and launches an attack on both of you. Chris shrieks and laughs. He hasn't made that sound in years. Why hasn't he made that sound in years? Why would you marry someone who treats you like shit?
Okay. Well, I'm getting tired now. Let's head back to the hotel. Tired now. Let's head back. Okay? Let's see.
The sun begins to dip, painting the sky in soft pink and golds. Finally, Albert mutters as he walks close beside you. Okay, subtly angling his body to block the sea breeze from hitting you. Oh gosh. Yeah, this was kind of fun, Chris admits quietly, kicking at the wave. How cute, quickly adds, but I'm not wearing that outfit again. You smile wearily. We'll see. As you head back along the shore, sand and socks, hair full of salt, the silence is warm now instead of cold. Albert reaches over, just once, and ruffles your damp hair without a word. This man. Okay, I see why she chose him. Although he's my husband, but yeah. Chris sighs dramatically. Next time, can we at least pick the clothes? Yes, Chris. I'll let you pick the clothes next time. Okay. I wasn't fully convinced of this, but I'm in love with it. I really like this experience. I don't think I'm going to be doing it anytime soon, but it was fun. I'm glad I didn't choose one of those characters that has like the spicy romance. This one was cute. I liked it. How cute. I didn't like them at first, but now seeing how he has like this attentive side to him, I get it.